the number one teen young adult radio show in the nation for inspiration. You already know it's M&M Live Radio. That was one of our hot track off the rack, Summertime.
Sizzling, man.
Sizzling,
man. That was Summertime by Stephen Malcolm featuring J-Way. Man, listen, the tag team tour featuring Stephen Malcolm and Mark the Bad Guy is going all the way up. Make sure you guys go get your tickets ASAP. Listen, they're coming to a city near you, and they're going to shut it down, man.
They are.
They're going to shut it down. But listen, we have a great conversation going up this week here on M&M Live Radio. Now, it's all centered around this question right here. Is it always necessary to cut people off in order to grow? Listen, we got so many comments and responses from you guys. Huge shout out to everybody that commented on this week's question. Now, if you still want to go ahead and comment, you can go ahead and do so. Hit us up on Instagram and Twitter at M&M Live Radio and Facebook at M&M Live Radio. Again, the question is it always necessary to cut people off in order to grow? And we got so many comments from you guys. So we're going to read some of our favorite comments we got over on Instagram.
On IG, here we go. At Tula Rocks 11, this person says, "Oh heck yeah, I'm still learning to do it, but it helps keep your confidence up and it shows your true identity." At Thug Love _ Keyshawn, thanks so much for commenting. She says, "Absolutely." At K_4_ Kiera, she says, "I don't agree." We have a first disagree.
Oh, we don't agree.
Yeah, she says, "I don't agree. I think we typically notice those that have been hindering once we reach a certain level of growth and therefore connote one with the other. But in all honesty, once you get the team of people God intended for you, y'all grow together and you are able to discern who should and shouldn't have a seat at your table, thus eliminating the need to cut people off as you elevate."
Okay, well, we got some mixed responses there. Listen, let us know what you guys are thinking on Instagram and Twitter at M&M Live Radio. Is it always necessary to cut people off in order to grow? Let us know. Yes, no, maybe so. Where do you stand on all of this? Let us know on Instagram and Twitter. But also, as you guys already know here on social media and on M&M Live Radio, we always got to inspire you guys. Whether it's whether it's 60 minutes on our show or even if we got 60 seconds here on M&M Live Radio with our 1 minute inspiration. And Meesa has got your 1 minute inspiration for you this week.
So today I was mad at myself, and I'm not even lying. When we record these inspirations, me and I have made the decision to make sure we are absolutely camera ready, just to add a level of excellence, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, you feel me? But usually I do a light beat when it comes to makeup, like, foundation, brows, liner, mascara, and lips. But today I wanted to see if I could do a little something special and do my eyeshadow. Now, I am not good in this area, hence as to why I didn't mention doing it in my usual makeup routine. Y'all, I killed it. Like, literally. Doing my eyes was a dead idea. Honestly, I was trying to be like my sister Meah, because when she does her makeup, it absolutely slaps every time. While I could have been super mad at my makeup, I saw that my hair, actually looked kind of good and instantly started to feel better. But my hair always looks good because I am always doing something to it. My makeup was trash because I usually or rarely do it at all. Now, you see where I'm going with this, right? Always work on your craft. Keep working on what you are great at and keep working on what you aren't so that you can soon become great at it. I've got this, and so do you. So don't quit just because it's tough. Quit because you're done mastering it.
Boom, there it is, your 1 minute inspiration brought to you by my girl Meesa. Listen, Meesa, I feel so honored. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let your makeup run now.
I got to shout out. Okay, you're right.
Pull it together.
You're right. Let me make sure I keep it together, man. Listen, that was your 1 minute inspiration brought to you by my girl Meesa, man. Listen, as you guys already know, we love doing 1 minute inspirations, whether it's on our social media or right here on the show. We're always going to give you guys inspiration and positivity. And Meesa, honestly, I love that you brought up the fact of the whole us getting ready. Because honestly, we've been doing these, listen, if you've been under a rock, your girls have now been recording us doing the show live on the show. You know what I'm saying? So you can also listen to the show on the podcast, but then also you can see us visually at the same time. And we've been wanting to do this we had this idea for like a while.
Y'all, it's been about 2 years.
About 2 years.
And the thing is, it's like every single time we would come across, different artists that we kind of meet or different people that we see, every single time we see them at different events that we may run into, they always ask us, like, what's going on? What's next for M&M Live Radio? And we usually always say, oh, we're trying to do like a visual podcast, like a Breakfast Club, like a Angie Martinez type feel.
Yeah.
And it took us 2 years to get to this point.
But the only reason why it took so long was because, I mean, speaking for me personally, I was so caught up on how it was gonna look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like, we were like, I didn't want for it to be whack and then no one watch it because it didn't look, the aesthetic wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was personally overthinking how we were gonna look on camera, the whole setup and like the whole nine.
Yeah. But the thing is we came to, I want to say it was 1K Fuse birthday bash at the Goddess Dome Mansion.
Right.
Of course, we went out to support Few, and we run into another good friend of ours of the show, Jordan Armstrong, and his beautiful wife, Niecy. We also met Teddy P there, so on and so forth, you know. And we're just partying, having a good time. And of course, the question came about. Jordan asked us, you know, so what's next for M&M Live Radio? What's been going on next? And what did we say, Mia?
You know, we're trying to do a visual podcast, you know, just something visual. And I felt bad saying that because I feel like we've said that to him before.
Exactly.
So I was kind of like, dang, like we're saying this again. He's probably like, well, dang, y'all ain't do it yet.
But the thing that Jordan said that really surprised me that nobody else had ever said to us was he asked us, so what do y'all need to get it up and running? Like, what do you need for me to do? If you need for me to do anything, I can go ahead and just, you know, make sure I make it happen. We were like, you know, Jordan, at that moment, I feel like the honesty had to come out.
Yeah.
You know, so we were like, you know, Jordan, honestly, I feel like we just been in our own heads. Like,
we have everything.
Yeah, we literally have everything. From like the studio is done, the
setup,
banner is
the
up,
lights, camera.
We have it all. It's just us being in our own heads. And like, what did he say after that?
And he was kind of like, it was really inspiring because I feel like, honestly, no one's ever really kind of like really inspired us to really like move forward on it. The many times we've told people we were going to do the visual podcast, it was kind of like, you know, nothing's going to be perfect, you know, but you got to go ahead and move forward on, you know, the vision that you have. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Things are going to come. Things are going to come along later, but go ahead and just do it right now while you have the time. Everything's not going to be perfect. Don't worry about that. Just go ahead and just start. And like he said a lot of other things, but like that, the words of wisdom that he gave us, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of like, yeah, like we got to go ahead and do that. And therefore that kind of like, I think pushed us in the direction like let's go ahead and do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, so hence the reason why we got our visual podcast right now on youtube.com/Meesa Meah, our IGTV, Instagram. We're everywhere, man. Honestly, I personally feel like it looks dope. I mean, I really think it looks great.
It does, but I mean, if it wasn't for, you know, of course, our M&M Live Radio team supporting us and giving us those words of encouragement, but also Jordan just simply being there at that moment, being present and available to give us those words of wisdom that I feel like we really needed to hear. I will truly always treasure that. You know what I'm saying?
Huge shout out to Jordan Armstrong for, you know, giving those words of encouragement for your girls here at M&M Live Radio. So real quick, we're going to show them some love right here, right now. Show some love to him and his beautiful wife, Niecy Armstrong. We love them so much here on M&M Live Radio. Here is Photobomb by Jordan and Niecy Armstrong. Keep it locked right here. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to, you already know.
It's M&M Live Radio.